City's best rock, C98, the one and only ZZ Top, and give me all your lovin'. Of course, going to be at the Tyson Event Center coming up on Wednesday. And on the Rock Line, we are honored to have the one and only Dusty Hill of ZZ Top joining us. What's going on, man?
Man, just out here knocking it down, doing some shows and looking forward to coming up there.
Awesome. ZZ Top, you guys have been together for 40 years, still going strong with the original lineup. That in itself is amazing. What do you contribute to make that longevity last?
To be honest with you, I guess we just enjoy doing what we do, and we enjoy playing. It's all about the live show, and we enjoy studio, but we enjoy playing with one another.
Awesome. Now, you guys have what's the plan for ZZ Top? Anything new coming out? New CD?
Yeah, well, we're working on some things. We had the DVD that was out this year, and we're looking to do something else like that, and we're looking to get back in the studio and get something out pretty soon, probably next year.
Awesome. Now, let me ask you, how is it different making a record now compared to, the beginning of your career?
Well, the equipment's altogether different, but it depends on how you want to approach it. It's whatever you want to make it. We do a lot of writing beforehand, and then we do a lot of rewriting in the studio. So it all depends on the situation in the room.
Okay. Now, which would you prefer doing, a studio or the road?
Well, I like doing live shows. That's what we're about, and we love doing that, to be in front of and see the people. But, there's something to be said for the studio because you have a creative room to move around. But, there's nothing that beats a live show.
Right on. Now, you guys were huge in the 80s with MTV and had some of the greatest videos ever. What's it like to shoot a music video? Is it fun for you, or is it kind of like work?
Well, we tend to try to pretty much make everything fun for us, So
yeah.
We have a good time doing it. When we first started doing the videos, we didn't have a clue what we were doing, so that was just right up our alley.
They were
just like when we recorded Eliminator, fooling around with equipment we hadn't worked with before. It's perfect for us.
Yeah,
if you know it too well, it's not as much fun.
I tell you what, those videos are ingrained in my head. I will never forget those. The cars, the ladies, man, some of the greatest videos ever made.
They were a lot of fun to shoot.
I don't doubt that at all. Now, I just saw you hosting WWE's Monday Night Raw a couple weeks ago. What was that like?
Well, Bill and I decided we would stop in and see the fellows at the wrestling venue. We watch it a lot, so we knew a lot of them, so we decided we'd go and host the thing, and it was raucous. It was good. It was a lot of fun, and I kept out of the ring.
I was wondering if you guys were going to get in the ring. That was sure a good time to watch. Now, when you guys got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2004, that had to be a huge moment in your career. What do you think is your crowning achievement so far?
I hope it's yet to come. It's hard to say. There's been so many things, Being together this long is probably an achievement in itself, I guess.
Absolutely.
We've been lucky enough to do a lot of things and play a lot of places, and if we're lucky again, we'll do it. We'll play them again,
Absolutely. Now, this is going to be a ridiculous question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. How long is your beard right now?
Well, short enough to stay out of the guitar strings, but long enough where they're around the neck.
Nice. Now, when did you actually start growing it?
Probably we each had a beard, a short one, and we took a little break in the late 70s, and we came back from it, and Billy and I just started letting them grow, and didn't know the other one was doing it, so we just kept it up. So since the late 70s, early 80s,
That's awesome. Now, I remember you were offered $1 million to shave it. Have you ever thought about doing that, actually?
No, no. I have no idea what I look like underneath it, and I'm not very curious about it either. So,
I like the beard. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I always like to ask artists about the funniest thing that's ever happened to them on the road, like any Spinal Tap moments for ZZ Top.
Yeah, nightly. Unless there's someone that shows the dressing room, we'll just walk out in the audience. I mean, we just walk wherever there's a hallway. So there's moments all the time. I'm probably going to have one when I hang up from you when I go inside where I am now. And
forget where you're going?
Getting lost is part of the thing.
Nice. It's your birthday. You can have 3 bands play your party, live or dead. Who is playing your party?
The Elvis, the Stones, and Jimi Hendrix.
Wow, that would be an outstanding show. Count me in on that. I want tickets.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate enough to actually see you guys on the Antenna Tour in La Crosse, Wisconsin. That was way back in like 94, I want to say. That show was amazing. Now, what can people expect on this current tour?
Well, they can expect, the live show, something visual because it is, live and in person, and we'll arrange the set according to the night.
Awesome.
See how it goes.
So, yeah, at your live events, you just kind of just flow with it, whatever you want to play, you feel like playing?
Well, we've got a pretty good roster of songs through the years, so
sure.
We've got some that we can just slide in or slide out. We kind of have a loose set and adjust it as we go.
Awesome. We look so forward to seeing you coming up here August 5th at the Tyson Event Center. Dusty, thank you for taking the time out today.
You bet.
Sioux City.